Good morning, resellers. We had a rough day today. Gave us a yard selling reality check. So we were going out to two development sales out in Lancaster. One had about 50 houses, one had 20. But on the way, we stopped at a single house in Akron. I'm like, nobody's going to go to that single house. And they started at 6:30 instead of 7. So why don't we check that out? We went there and spent $40, $41 there, and probably got a lot of good stuff. And I thought, wow, it's going to be a big day. We go to the development, and literally we barely got anything at either of the developments. So one house saved the day compared to the other 50 houses. But that being said, I still had to throw a couple items from the thrift store in on Thursday. It was that bad. So yeah, definitely, you always have to stay at it. But when you get days like this, when you wake up early, it can be frustrating. But starting off from the thrift store, we got another dancing Right Said Fred's song, I'm Too Sexy dog. And we actually have one of these for sale. And it's been sitting, but I still couldn't pass it up for $5. He usually sells for like 26, hopefully around Valentine's. And he's a cool figure to have around the warehouse. Then we have also from the thrift store for $2.99. We got this mini igloo. Nothing special, but these miniature ones for some reason usually sell for around a little over $20 on eBay, and they're pretty light to ship. Let me move this card a little closer here. We got this canister. I'm not even sure what this is. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. I looked it up though and scanned it, and it usually sells for about $15, $16, and that was $1.99. And now the best finds at the thrift store the other day were the two Hewlett-Packard calculators. This business one usually sells for about $15 free shipping. Got that for $1.99. And this other one usually sells for about $18 free shipping. Got that for $1.99. So that's a pretty good deal. Now, I'm going to skip the best yard sale and go back. Here's all the items we got in Lancaster at 50 yard sales. We got this Taj Mahal 3D puzzle. She said she thought all the pieces were there. It usually sells for around $35 used, and I got that for $3. So that was a pretty good deal. That was the first find I found there. And then we got a pack of Nike golf balls for $1. Usually Nike sells more than other stuff when it comes to golf stuff, because Nike no longer makes anything with golf, as far as I know. I know they stopped making clubs. I assume they stopped making balls too. And then we got another catchphrase. If you saw, I think, our short early this week when we got that Bible and sold it. Yeah, if anybody, for an update, if you saw the short from early this week, we got that Bible for $54.99, and that sold for $329.99. So after fees and shipping and everything, we made a little over $200. But here's another catchphrase we got for $1. That usually sells for around $15 free shipping. And then we got an old school flip phone, $1. I don't know if it works, Verizon, LG, but even for some reason, for parts, it even sells for $14, $15 free shipping. That was a good deal. And that is everything we got at the 50 homes. Now, here's the stuff we got at 1 yard sale. We got that whole dartboard. This whole dartboard here. I'm going to close it up so you can see the brand. I forget what it is, but the King of Arms dartboard. We got that for $5, and it's sold for like $130 before. I don't really want to ship it, to be honest, so I'll probably either have somebody sell on a marketplace for me, or take it to my Green Dragon stand, hoping to get like at least $50 for that thing. It's a really nice dartboard, and paid $5 for that. All these video games we got for $1 each. There's no special titles, but they're all worth paying $1 for. Ninja Turtles for Xbox 360, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Lego Superheroes, and Transformers. That's a little bit better one, I believe. And then we got this volcano making kit for $1. That is brand new, sealed in box. Usually sells for like $17, $18. We got a Hershey Bears hockey puck for 25 cents. I'm not sure if I can sell that online or not. If not, I'll sell it for $3 or $4 down at the flea market. Somebody at the flea market stand just asked me for cassette tapes. I don't know if I'll sell this 5-pack online, or I usually sell them $1 a piece down at the flea market, so that'd be $5 off 50 cents, a nice little 10X. But yes, pickings were slim. We got these, be on the lookout for these if you ever see them new. Harley Davidson handlebars. These originally were $90, and they sold them to me for $25. They usually sell, I was looking at comps, usually around 60 or 70, so that was great. And then I feel like 25, 30, 31. Yeah, I guess that is everything. And then be on the lookout for these fish finders, Lucky Fish Finder. Any electronic fish stuff, even GPSs, you think, well, I have a GPS on my phone, but out to sea you lose service. So even fish, anything with electronic stuff for fishing usually does pretty well on eBay. And they sold me this for $5, and yeah, it was looking like a $45, $50 piece online, at least $40. So that was one of the best finds of the day. They also had a charging port for an electric car, and it was new for $100. It usually sells for $400 or $500, but it was missing the one cord, which costs $100. So I would have had to buy another cord online for $100, wait till it gets here, and be invested for $200. And then even if I sell it for about $400 after fees and shipping, I'm probably only gonna get closer to like $330 back. So I was like, not quite enough meat on the bone to take that much time up. I probably, thinking back, if I knew I wasn't going to get much else today, I probably would have done it, but that's how it goes. But everybody, I do appreciate you watching. If you've been paying attention in our town, Complete in Box anniversary sale is 8 days from now on the 18th. Vintage Vultures will be set up there giving away a $100 gift card for Complete in Box video game store and $50 for Cards Next Door during the anniversary sale. All you have to do is enter in person, put your name in the box, and show me you're still subscribed to Vintage Vultures, and you'll be entered, and we'll call the winners at the end of the day. Everybody that is already subscribed, I hope to see you there, and hope to get some new subscribers. If you're watching this channel and enjoying content, please like, subscribe, and comment, and we appreciate it. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you on the next one.